everybody? I'm B. Adams and welcome back. We have an interesting adventure today. Yes, I know you read the thumbnail, the title, the description. You already know what's going on. Co-captain bought a Losi. Yeah, co-captain got a Losi. If you've been keeping up with us on the channel, then you would know the co-captain, my brother Jalen, has been tagging along with me as I explore the ins and outs of my new Losi. We've been out there doing some driving. We've been doing some driving, baby. We've been driving the Losi, baby. And all that excitement is probably why the co-captain's crash bar meter is higher, way higher than mine. Yeah, the co-captain definitely been out there getting loose. He definitely been out there getting loose in that thing. He been doing some driving. He really been doing some driving. Crashed the car more than I even had a chance to. Which, look, believe me, I was glad. Because I'm like, man, look, man, you can't keep tearing my joint up. We just got it, baby. That right there is why we got the Malibu body. It wasn't necessarily for me. It was for him. I didn't know he was going to do this. Took the same steps right out of my playbook. Went right back on Facebook Marketplace. The infamous Facebook Marketplace. Found another Losi. Another 1/10 scale Losi 22s with a 1969 Camaro body in red. Did some negotiation. Had some more pictures sent over. Made a deal. And we went and got that thing. Me and the co-captain out here on a mission. We out here on a mission. We can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. Hey man, we done came all the way out here in the sticks to get this joint, my boy. We definitely got a good deal, but we went all the way out in the sticks. Man, we went on a little road trip to get this one. I'm not gonna lie, it was worth it. Now the guy that sold this car to us, once again, we met somebody else cool. Another cool dude, car enthusiast, knew a lot about RC car drag racing, gave us a lot of tips and tricks, had a pretty nice set of hot rods out there when we pulled up. I'm not gonna lie. I like being around car enthusiasts. I like being around like-minded individuals like me that like, it don't matter what it is. If I can drive it, I'm driving it, baby. $200. $200 is what the co-captain paid for his Losi. Now, his Losi basically came like mine. It was had a little more wear and tear on it as the guy was more actively driving that car, actively racing that car, actively putting up good times in that car from what he told us. So yeah, his did have a little more wear, especially on the tires, had a little more wear, but the body was still in pretty great, good to great condition, I'll say that. It did have paint missing in the wheel well area where the tires are known to swell and it rubs the paint off, but we wasn't worried about that. We got a good deal. It was a good car, so we weren't worried about that. His car did also come with the standard Spectrum SLT3 remote. Not quite like my DX5C with the screen, but we're gonna work with it. We still gonna work with it. Still do the same stuff pretty much, so we're gonna work with it. His also came with a 3S battery, 5,000 milliamp. It's a 50C, but still a 3S. Not bad. Not bad for $200. Off Facebook Marketplace, not bad. Got a good buy. So after checking the car out, making sure everything works properly, you know what we had to do. We had to take that thing out and do some driving. We had to do some driving, baby. Yes, sir. The co-captain got a Losi, baby. The co-captain got a Losi. Yes, sir. Jalen and the Losi, baby. Jalen and the Losi, baby. Oh, yes, sir. We ready. We ready now. Dynamic duo. We ready. Hey, co-captain, how I feel to be a part of the team Losi? Feel great. Yes, sir. Out there testing that thing out, making sure it's dialed in, making sure that thing is dialed in the right way. And you know we got the We got the gray boo out here. That stone gray boo, baby. We ready to do some driving. We ready to do some driving. You out there, you ready to do some driving? Come and link up with us. We ready to do some driving around here, baby. We got the Losi's. We got the Losi's. Co-captain out here learning how to roll this thing. Woo! Yes, sir. That was a good run. Ah, damn. Go, Captain, me getting frisky with that thing.
Yeah, we done did a little damage right there so far.
Oh, man. Hey, yeah, well, if they know you from driving my car, you know, it fits about right. You know what I'm saying? That thing out there, clean bean, baby. Clean bean. We got another Losi. We got another Losi. Double trouble. Double trouble. Double trouble. Yes, sir. When you see them boys coming, just know they driving. Them boys come to do some driving. They ain't playing no games. They trying to do some driving. Got that 69 Camaro and that 78 Malibu, baby. Ready. Ready. We ready for that action. We ready for that action, baby. You probably already know what I'm about to say. Something is about to go wrong. Terribly wrong. Now look, we out there getting it cracking, right? We out there getting it cracking. The co-captain is learning the ins and outs of his car, fine-tuning his way, learning his joystick. I got that Malibu thing out there. That stone gray Malibu thing out there sitting right, which I didn't really get to drive that much, by the way. If you can see, I'm pretty much just letting him, you know, feel his way around his car. Things were going good. We both got another notch on the crash bar meter. Then we decide to go outside because there's a stretch of smooth pavement. Nice stretch. That's what we want to do. We want to get a chance to open them things up the right way. So the co-captain lines up first. Lines that thing up and proceeds to take off. And this is what happens. It sound bad, co-captain. Come on, bring it back. Yeah, co-captain done crashed the Losi already. Losi number 2 is down. Yeah, buddy, go on out there and check it out. Go on out there and check it out. Running down here like the pit crew. Co-captain is down for the count. Co-captain lost both light covers and the bumper. We've been doing some driving out here. Yeah, the co-captain he didn't have a little situation over there. Man down. Co-captain is man down. Co-captain out there searching for the headlight. You found it? Searching for the headlight. Searching for the other headlight to the Losi. Out here looking for the light, baby. I don't know where it is, but we gotta find it. Looking for the light, baby. Man down. We got our man down, man. Man down, trying to figure out what's going on with his Losi, man. I don't know how he ended up crashing like that. But yeah. The Losi took quite a hit. The Losi took quite a beating tonight in that short of amount of a time. Let's see if we can find this light. Ooh, the co-captain is gonna be hot about this. Oh man. Not the shock. Oh, we gotta get that fit. We gotta put the co-captain back together. The co-captain is down for the count on his first night out. He's down. He's done. Hey, did you even notice that? What's going on there with your suspension, sir?
I see what's going on. We'll have to fix that.
Hey man, first night out. First night out, man. First night out. How you even do that, bro? We gotta fix that. We gotta put that back together. Well, look like it's time to go to the mechanic shop. Happy Town, here we come. Yo, the co-captain done smashed the SS grill. One of the SS's is not SSing anymore. Oh yeah, we got some major body damage going on. Oh man. Co-captain's first night out with his new Losi. And we down already, man. Well, the Camaro body's down for a minute. We got to get this together, man. We still ain't found the light. The bumper is into. I mean, I can super glue this back together for him, no problem. But still. And we still only got one light cover. What is going on, man? The co-captain's Losi is not having good luck tonight. All right, it looked like the co-captain has finally found the missing light cover. Got it? Got both them boys. Where was it at? Where was it at? All this time we've been looking for it. All this time. Right here on this yellow line. Good God Almighty. Well, we found the light. It's time for us to go assess the damage and see what's going on with the co-captain's Losi. Yeah. So, co-captain, what's your thoughts about your first official night run? You know.
Man, first one was a bad one. Way to go out with a bang.
Hey man, that's what trial and error is for, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna assess the damage, get that thing back in order, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna come back at it like we never left. Yes. Yeah. We gotta. Happy Town, here we come. Here we come. Woo! Well, the Malibu, we did a little run. We had to sit it down, had to help the co-captain out. We gonna come back at it another day. Get this thing rolling, baby. At least it wasn't us. It wasn't us this time. I can't believe the first night out, the co-captain's first night out in the Losi, and tow it up. The co-captain, as of now, is on injured reserve already, after the first pass, after the first official pass on a stretch. Now, at this particular time of what you're seeing, we have no clue as to what we're looking at that's busted up on the car. We don't know. We just know it's broke. That's all we know. Since the crash, I have taken a look on Horizon Hobby at the parts list, and I know exactly what's wrong, the exact parts that were broken on the car. But I want you to take a look at us going through the car, totally not knowing what we're doing, trying to see what's going on, and possibly fixing something. Still not getting it right. Okay, this is where we are with the co-captain's Losi. He seems to have knocked that out of its slot positioning. So when the car hit and that came out of the slot, this slot right here, this whole situation came out of the slot. That's how we got those cracks right here where it was sitting posted up in. and a crack around here and one going up there. But I'm no professional, but I'm going to see if I can stick that back in. I'm gonna see if I can at least unscrew these screws, put that back in its position, and clamp them back down and see if the suspension will be connected again. Let me see. If it worked, then we back to hobby time. Well, if it don't work, we back to hobby time. And also, as you can see, all of the oil, the fluid has came out of this shock right here. There's nothing in there. It's nothing. We still got a little something. Got a little something in there, but that's done. So yeah, we're gonna have to go to the shop anyway. All right. I was able to get it back in there, in that slot, in the bottom and the top. But there seems to be something that was knocked out of place that's not there anymore, because we got it back on track. But as you can see, it's moving around in that slot so freely. Now, what I'm thinking is the part that the co-captain broke off, I wonder if that has something to do with it still moving around. Now, we don't know. Now, don't be in the comments talking about, you know what's wrong and we so stupid. And look, we don't know. We don't know what's going on. We beginners. This happened on the fly. We figuring it out. If we don't figure it out, Hobby Town, here we come. Okay, new plan. We are going to super glue this back together. We're going to super glue this piece the co-captain broke off back together, and we're going to see if that helps. I mean, hey, we already broke it, so we might as well swing for the fence, see if we can fix it. Give me the glue. And speaking of my super glue game, you see I got the co-captain's bumper super glued back together. Now, I know it still looks rough. I know it still looks a little rough, but don't worry about that. We're going to get that together. But for now, at least he got a whole bumper again. All right, we have successfully super glued that broken piece back on. Now, after we let this dry and stick the screws back in, will this work? We don't know. But keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed. I feel like we own something here. Mechanics in the making. We didn't think we were going to be mechanics this soon, but we are mechanics already. Now, this situation right here, I'm not sure if I'm qualified enough to take a stab at it, but we gonna take a stab at it, because, hey, we ain't got nothing to lose. If we mess something up, it's already messed up, and we gotta go to Hobby Town anyway. So, let's see. The fluid is gone. All of the fluid is gone. And we don't have any to put in there, so... if we fix this, it's gonna have to come back apart anyway. But hey man, we seeing if we know a little something, if we don't. So let's try to see if this is fixable. Those of you that are pros in the comments that know yes or no, just shut up and let us figure it out. Success! Once again, the newbies are getting this back together. Now we don't know. Oh, let me see. Okay. We still don't know if we've gotten this all the way back fixed. But what I do know is it's way better than it looked when it was toe up. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep working on this thing and see how far we go, and see if we've actually fixed it ourselves or it's to Hobby Town. All right, some more good news. We've tightened this situation up here from this hex key screw back here. We've tightened that up. So, I mean, hey, we back nice and tight. Back nice and tight. Fingers crossed. Let's keep going. We might be fixing the Losi, baby. We might be fixing the Losi ourselves, baby. All right. We have super glued everything up, screwed everything back down, put everything in the place we thought it's supposed to go, and we still got a little play. At least we do have it back on track. So we know we have it back on track. We just know something's wrong because, yeah, you can see. Yeah, so Hobby Town, here we come. We got to get this fixed so the co-captain can get back on the road, Jack. And I ain't gonna lie. For two guys that are newbies that don't know what they doing, that tore up the car and had to come home and assess what was going on, we off to a pretty good start. We might not have fixed the car totally, but we learned a lot about the situation and we did get some things back together. We got some things back together. We got no fluid in there, but at least we fixed it. We fixed it. And where's my camera light? Yep, you already guessed it. We super gluing the grill too. Yep, we're super gluing the bumper back together too. All this broke. We got to glue all this back together. We the super glue kings tonight, baby. All right, so far we've super glued the grill back together. We super glued the bumper. And we super glued the bumper back to this connecting piece. We the super glue kings today. We super glue kings tonight, baby. Off of $1 tube of super glue. Got the co-captain over here doing a little mechanic work. Getting that thing back together. We might be average Joes, but we'll make you think we pros. And just like that, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at that. Super Glue Kings. Super Glue Kings. Got that thing right back together like we never left. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that thing there. Super Glue Kings. Super glued that back together. Super Glue Kings, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like it better like this. It gives it character. Let you know we ain't joking around. We came to race. We didn't come to look pretty. We came to race. So I ain't gonna lie, co-captain. I like it. Look rough. Look raw. Rugged. Now I'm telling you, that wasn't bad for a couple of guys who did not know what they were doing, who's never experienced a car crash of this magnitude before and had to go and try to figure out what happened in the aftermath. That wasn't bad. We didn't know what was broken or how to fix it. We didn't know any of the part names. But what we did know is we knew we were going to give it a shot. And we gave it a shot. And that wasn't bad. Now for an official parts list of everything the co-captain broke on the Losi. All right, we got the front bumper assembly, and the grill, which we did super glue back together. Super Glue Kings, baby. Super Glue Kings, baby. Both headlights that came out, which we did, we were able to put those back in. None of the clips were broken off of the headlight covers, so we just popped those right back in, A-OK. We reattached that hex screw that was out of place in the front bumper that was holding the front bumper to the body. We took that out and reattached it in, put the body back together, so boom, that's back. Here's where it gets sticky. As you can see, we were able to put the steering back on track, but the co-captain cracked the bulkhead camber block and servo mount, which is what we super glued back together, which is how the composite steering set got knocked out of place. And the reason, even after we super glued everything back together and it seemed to be tight and right, the reason why it wouldn't stay set in place is because we lost the steering bearing. We lost a steering bearing that was supposed to go on top of the composite steering set. The co-captain also, as you saw, broke the shock body away from the shock cap, spilling out all of the 40 weight oil that was inside. Woo! Man, that's a lot. The co-captain definitely has a set of problems on his hands, but it ain't nothing we can't get fixed. So all we got to do is take this thing in to the pros, let them hook it up, look at it, and see what we need to get this thing back on the road so the co-captain can do some driving. I know the co-captain waiting to do some driving. He mad because he can't do no driving. Hey, he definitely ain't driving on my car until the end. I'll tell you that. The first night out. You did it the first night out. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah, she done took a little bit of a beating. But she's still standing. She's still standing. Co-captain, we gonna get this thing back for you. We gonna get this thing back, ready in action for you so you can get out there and keep rolling, baby. Keep rolling, baby. Now, if you notice, the co-captain's back bumper is split in two. This is actually my old bumper that the co-captain broke on my car on one of the nights we had out test running the car. Now, as you've been seeing in this video, of course we tried to super glue it back together because we're the super glue kings. But when I went back to where we initially had the crash and the bumper piece came off, what I found, it was unrecognizable. Yeah. Looks like traffic got to it before I got back to it. And I tried to get back to it as quick as I could. But no, it didn't make it. So the co-captain just swapped bumpers with me and we called it square. No problemo. And I'm glad we did it. And it looked like we did it in the nick of time because we wouldn't have had no bumper if I'd have let him keep it. Yep, so you already know our next stop is Hobby Town. Straight to Hobby Town. Now, as we begin the journey of getting the co-captain's Losi back in tip-top shape, what I need you to do is I need you to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, get down in the comments and let us know what you think about our journey with our Losis so far. Losi brothers, baby. The Losi brothers, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm B. Adams and I'm driving.